deep consistently. What did you see during your preparations to let you know you can do that?
Well, I don't know that we beat them consistently, but we knew we had to make some plays vertical in the passing game. We just haven't been able to do that the last 3 or 4 times we played them. I thought J.J. hung in there, made some good throws, saw a lot of things, and Darius Johnson made some really big plays for us.
Even late in the ball game, when protecting a lead, you never abandoned your plan. You just stuck to your guns. Was that something you talked about?
Well, I mean, when you do what we do, you better throw it, and you know, that's what got us here. And you know, if you ever want to be a great team, you got to be able to execute and throw the football deep and make plays late in those kind of games.
You can just talk about the scene that's still here, all these excited fans, what you saw when you guys clinched it.
Yeah, well, I just stepped out here. It's pretty. I'm really excited for the kids. A lot of the seniors, in particular, have battled through so many things. Kelvin Beacham and Bryce Tennyson and Josh, everybody, and I just really happy for them to see this.
The defense was a little weak there at the end, but then at the end of the overtime, they made the stop they needed. Crawford was in on that.
Yeah, they kind of went to that empty backfield, and they did a good job moving the ball. They didn't hold on to it. They kind of threw it out quick, and they did a great job. And they're coaching over there too, and they knew how to neutralize what we do. And it was just fun to be a part of it.
Talk about Darius Johnson's performance.
Yeah, Darius Johnson. I told the CBS crew that Darius Johnson will be playing on Sundays one day. He's just a gamer. He's a big-time player. He makes plays every game. I just think he's really a gifted kid, and it was fun to see him excel. Jeremy Johnson, I mean, his first start, got hurt, got dinged, got back in there and made a catch like that. That'll do wonders for his confidence, and what a great thing for a young kid that's just a great kid.
January Durbin threw 7 straight incompletions to end the second half. Did you ever see him lose confidence, and how happy were you that he was able to come back and score?
He didn't know he threw 7 incomplete, and I didn't know he threw 7 incomplete.
How do you rank this as a win for the program?
Well, it's definitely a step in the right direction. Our goal was to get to a bowl game and to win our conference championship, and we're still there. But for the kids, this is a real big win because it's TCU, and I kind of understand what the rivalry has meant for Dallas and Fort Worth, and it's fun to be a part of it.
So now coming off this huge win, you'll head into a bye week. What will you work on in the bye week?
We will probably give them a lot of time off and lift weights and run.
You guys finally got the turnover on the kickoff to start the second half.
Oh, I know. That was a huge thing. We talked about Coach Frankie had talked all week that this guy gives it up and that we can make a big play on the kickoff return, even though he's scary when he runs it back. But we did it. We flew down there, made the hit, and picked it up, and that was huge.
And it was your star running back that struck the ball.
Yeah.
How imperative was it for SMU to beat TCU, and now you're heading into the real meat of your schedule?
Well, we knew that to be quite honest, I thought we needed to win, 1 out of the next 3 games, to be perfectly honest. And, we had 3 tough ones. Now I think this catapults us, and hopefully we can win all 3.
Coming off a win like this, do you almost wish you didn't have the bye week now that you could play right away, or is this the best time to go?
No, Jagarrett pulled his hamstring, and we got a lot of guys banged up. It's a perfect bye week for us.
You talk about the touchdown in overtime, what you saw from the TCU's coverage.
Well, I didn't think they were going to dog us and blitz us, and I'd been waiting. We hadn't run that play all game, and I knew that they were going to be in the defense that they were going to be in. I was a little bit surprised they didn't blitz us at the time, because every time we had gone no backs, that's what they did. But Jeremy Johnson made a perfect route. JJ stood in the pocket and threw a strike.
Where does this win rank? I know you said it didn't have anything to do with conference play and all that, but where does it? You look around now and you see this emotion.
Well, I think that this game for SMU is probably, since I've been here, equivalent to the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl win. The emotions and the time, the UTEP game, to get into the Sheridan Hawaii Bowl, that was really emotional too. So every time, one of these things happens, this is just one of the, the barriers that we're trying to get through. And I think that's the first ranked team we've beaten. So I told them when we lost at A&M that we wanted to get to TCU 3-1, and if we beat them, we'd get ranked. And we'll see if that happens.
You think you're deserving of being ranked?
I think that we deserve it. We beat them, and we ought to take their position now.
Chris Banjo coming out with the skillet? Did they make a presentation?
Yeah, the State Farm guy and I did it right there, but I handed it over to CB.
You wanted it the most.
Yeah.
There was a time in the fourth quarter where Zach Klein went through, and he decided to throw. He came back, but he still threw the ball 3 straight times with about 7 minutes left. Why did you decide not to run it with Zach Klein?
We're trying to score touchdowns.
That's right. Did you shake Coach Patterson's hands?
Yes. Yeah.
You looked like you were looking for him.
I was looking. I found him finally.
Yeah.
Gary's a good man and good guy. And he's done a fantastic. We want to be like this. We want a stadium like this. We want all the facilities. They made that decision 10, 14 years ago when he came, and I think that this will really help us get some of the things that we need done.